Okay, Chameleon by Herbie Hancock. So let's first do the bass line. I think it's good just to kind of know how the bass line works. So we're going to go start on that third fret of your low E, that's your G, and we're going to go chromatic up to a B flat. So kind of like that, okay? So 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. And then we're going to do, we're just going to bounce back to the fourth fret, that G sharp or A flat, and go back to the B flat. So slow. Okay. Now we're going to do kind of the same thing on the next string. So on your A string, we're going to start on the C, the third fret, and we're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6 again. So like that. Now we're going to go to the third fret of your G. That's a B flat. And we're going to go to the sixth fret of your G. And that's going to be a D flat. So let's put those two parts together and we'll have our bass line. All right, cool. The two main chords used throughout Chameleon, you could, of course, kind of dress this up more if you want, but really the main thing here is we're going to be thinking a B flat minor 7, okay? So B flat minor 7, if you think about that, we're just going to bar the 6th fret right here, okay, all the way, and then really the only other note we've got to add is we're going to add the 8th fret of your A string, okay? That's our B minor 7. And then we're going to go to an E flat 7. You can do this a couple ways. You could go B flat minor 7 and just go E flat 7. Now this shape is based off your A7 shape, and we're just kind of borrowing from the A string on. So this would be A string 6, D string 8, G 6, B 8, and E 6. Not playing that low E, of course. So that's one way to play an E flat 7. The other way to play your E flat 7 would kind of be based off that C7 shape. And that's a movable shape as long as you're playing the middle 4 strings. So what we do here is we'd be thinking right here. And that's an E flat. That's another way to play an E flat 7. And right here, we're going to be on the 6th fret of your A. We're going to be on the 5th fret of your D, 6G, and 4B, okay? I just like that voicing a lot. I use it a lot. I just think it sounds nice. But this is a little bit, if you want a little bit brighter sound, that works too. Or you could change them up, you know, while you're playing the song. You know, who says you have to play the same way all the time? So we kind of get one measure for each chord. And for the most part, that is your jam. I mean, that is kind of the backbone of how Chameleon goes, and endless jam sessions can ensue from there. But it's really good to learn the melody of these songs. So let's learn the melody to Chameleon. So that way it's not just one bass groove and you jam on. You actually have a head and a melody to play in between. So if you think about the chords here, we have B flat minor. So we're going to start right on a B flat. And so we're going to go the 8th fret of your D string. And we have that twice. And then we're going to go to an A flat and play that twice. Kind of like that. Okay? So we can go right back to the B flat. So we get And then we're going to go up here to that D flat on the G, the 6th fret of your G. Right back to the B flat, 8 on D. So slow. Okay, cool. So that's the first part. All right, so the second part here, we're gonna stay on that B flat, that 8th fret of your D. Okay. We're gonna pull off to the 6th. All right, then we're gonna go to the 8th fret of your A string. That's an F. And we're just gonna kind of bounce right back. So I'm gonna go 6th fret of your D, back to the 8th fret of your D. So a little slower. All right, now we're gonna go to the 6th fret of your G to the 8th fret of your G. So we'll put those all together. All right, one more time. Okay, so this is kind of like the A section of the melody, and this repeats multiple times in the song. So I'm going to play just the A section all together now so you can kind of hear how it goes. Okay, so now time for the B section. So for the B section, we're going to go up on the your G, and we're going to start on the 8th fret and slide up to the 10th fret. So that's here F. We're going to E flat to F. Okay. And once we do that, we're going to go right back to the 8th fret. Like that. And then from the 8th fret, we're going to play that again and then go to the 6th fret. So it'll sound like this. All right, good. Okay, so now we're going to go to the 6th fret of your G, and we're going to hammer pull. So we're going to hammer to the 8th fret and pull off back to the 6th fret. So, all right. But we're going to keep going from there. So now we're going to go to the 8th fret of your D to the 6th fret of your A. One more time. Almost done. And we're going to go slide down to the 4th fret of your A and go to the 6th fret of your low E. So all that together. One more time. So let's put together what we have so far. Yeah. All right. Now, the next part you have is really the same thing you've already played from the first part. So we're going to go back to that 8th fret of your D. We're going to pull off on the 6th to the 8th fret of your A. And then we're going to go 6 and 8 on your D to the 6, 8 on your G. So already had that. So nothing crazy there. So let's put the whole second part of the melody together here. let's talk about improvising over this. So if you're playing over Chameleon, you have a B flat minor 7 to an E flat 7. So an easy way to kind of look at it would be B flat minor pentatonic is totally safe. And if you want a little bit more, you could, of course, add your blue notes. That's going to be totally okay, too. But the one step further would be to think of B flat Dorian. And that will give you that G natural that really fits in with that E flat chord.